Feeling frustrated? Not making progress in your English studies? Then let's reboot your English with some Ultralearning. Hi, my name's Damien. I'm the English sledgehammer that smashes down English language barriers. I like to do Thai language experiments on myself to help you get better at English. In this episode, you're going to learn how to apply some ideas from the book Ultralearning to your English study. By the end of the video, you'll be able to get your next English learning project off on the right foot. What is Ultralearning? Well, it's a book about how to learn a skill in the best possible way, such as learning a new language. It's one of the best books I've read about learning. And believe me, I've read a lot of books on this topic. I want to share the tips this book gives about preparing for a new learning project. And I'm going to apply it to my own language learning project, Thai. I've been learning Thai off and on for 20 years, but my speaking is still not that good. My. So I'm doing a 1-month Thai language learning project to reboot my speaking. And through this project, I'm hoping you can learn a few things about Ultralearning to improve your English. The first step in any Ultralearning project is do your research, or what I like to call getting your shit together. Scott H. Young, the author, breaks this stage into 5 parts, and that's what this video will focus on. Part 1, what topic you're going to learn and the scope. To start with, you need to be specific about what you're going to learn. And the problem with a lot of language learning goals, they end up being something like, I'm learning English, which is a very, very broad goal. Now, learning a language is a lifetime experience, so it's much better to have lots of mini goals to celebrate along the way. Yay! So narrow your scope and stay motivated. For me, it's all about speaking in Thai because I don't speak enough. I probably avoid speaking Thai. So, for my Thai mini language learning project, I've set a goal that after 4 weeks, I want to be able to have a fluent conversation in Thai for 10 minutes. For English, you might want to have the narrow goal of increasing the speed of your reading. So you could say, after 4 weeks, I want to increase the speed of my reading by 50 words per minute. Part 2, the primary resources you are going to use. This includes books, videos, classes, dictionaries, tutorials, or anything that's going to help you achieve your English learning goal. This is where you decide on your starting point. For me and my Thai learning project, I've booked lessons or tutorials for 5 times a week. So I'll be practicing my Thai speaking 5 hours per week. Also, once a week, I'll be having a Thai only day in my household where I'll only speak Thai with my wife. And finally, I got a range of support materials to help build my vocabulary and then use that vocabulary in my speaking classes. Going back to the English speed reading goal, you could develop it further by saying, I'm going to improve my speed reading by doing 1 special speed reading task a day and track my words per minute over that month. And by the way, if you check in the links below, I've added a great resource that's free that can help you increase your speed reading at home. So yeah, give it a go. Part 3, benchmark for how others have successfully learned their skill or subject. Find successful language learners or teachers online and find out what makes them tick, which basically means what makes them a successful language learner and how you can apply their success to your own language studies. For me, I like to subscribe to polyglot channels, and polyglots are people who are successful at learning multiple languages. Also, I watch a range of Thai teachers too. Some things I've learnt from these online teachers include mnemonics or memory tricks, and I use those to help me remember difficult vocabulary. If you're interested in these type of tricks, then watch the video and it'll take you through one of those techniques. Part 4, direct practice activities. This is really, really, really important. Putting it simply, if you want to get better at communicating in English, and you guessed it, then you need to be speaking in English. You need direct practice or time on task to get better at that skill. You don't need grammar exercises, you don't need flashcards, you just need to speak. So if you want to get better at speed reading, you do more speed reading tasks. Easy, right? Part 5, backup materials and drills. Okay, I have my core materials, but it's also good to have some support materials to help with your weaknesses. So for example, in my speaking, I have a lot of problem with pronunciation and in particular tones. So I've prepared some drills to practice my problem tones in Thai. For speed reading, maybe you have some problems with understanding vocabulary, so you could set up a vocabulary system. If you don't have one, then check out my book, which gives you a complete breakdown on how to do this. And once you set that system up, you can then put any new words you find in speed reading into that system to help you remember them and be able to use them in speaking or writing. There you have it, Ultralearning, or how to start your next English learning project. I hope you're feeling excited about English again, and if you're motivated to start a new mini project, why not leave in the comments what your goal is going to be this month. Remember to sledgehammer that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders, and most importantly, start smashing English language barriers today.